Hey, before we get a start, let's be honest. Your mum has watched you shank more shots than she can count. So this Mother's Day, it's time to make it up to her. Some mums prefer Dan's, and trust us, a bottle of Mum's champagne or a crisp rosé is going to land a lot better than whatever you're going to do off the tee. Get Mum a gift she'll actually love from Dan Murphy's. Head in store or online and shop for gifts today.
Oh, welcome to Make Me Good at Golf, a golfing podcast where three mates get together, try and improve our golf games, and we're inviting you along for the ride. Joining me today, Mr. 71.
Thank you very much, Long Ball. Great to be here.
And we are missing Mr. 48, Windy Pete.
Where is he?
He can't be with us today, sadly. He's got, I'm not going to say better things to do. He's got other things to do.
Other things to do.
Yes, other commitments that mean he can't be with us today. But we can hold the fort.
We can hold the fort. Yeah. How are you feeling?
What do you mean?
Well, the news this week about LIV.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay.
They're going,
all right, yes.
Where is it going? And does it fold?
Are you going back? Are you about to mock me again for not playing?
Because put your hand up if you have played in a LIV Pro-Am, and this is for Peter here. Imagine if it goes and you never get a chance to play in the Adelaide Pro-Am.
It's, what will kill me most about that is not that I didn't play. It's that you two knobs will just continue reminding me that I never played.
But it's like the boss has backed it for 2026, even if the Saudi money goes.
For the rest of this year.
Yes, but that doesn't include. And then
it doesn't
South
include
Australia's plans are to update the North Adelaide course. And
Well, surely that won't go ahead if LIV folds. It'll be interesting to see what happens. In the tournament in Mexico, the power dropped out on the commentary for 2 hours. So the screen went blank.
Yeah, that's not good signs.
It's not a good sign. And then they came back and played a pre-recorded interview. So I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought LIV was a Saudi...
Totally funded.
Totally. I thought it was a Saudi organisation, but it said the Saudi investment fund, they're taking away the funding.
Yeah, like the PR side.
But I thought it was a Saudi organisation.
Yeah, Scotty O'Neill saying, we need a business structure that can keep us going forward.
So it's clearly been losing heaps of money.
Yes, yes. But I think LIV Adelaide is their biggest tournament. South Africa looked massive. I think that was in Cape Town. Massive crowds. Right. But I don't think it's like that all around the world, though.
Could it be? I don't understand. Technically or administratively.
Yeah, well, you haven't played in a Pro-Am. You don't know. You haven't been there. You haven't lived like I've lived LIV.
Yeah. See, I look at you and I think LIV.
PGA.
I don't see. I'm a PGA guy. I am a PGA guy. But because Adelaide has been so successful.
Yes.
I don't know, is there a world in which the US PGA would play a tournament? You know how the NFL is coming to Melbourne?
Very easy.
For example, the NBA has been to Melbourne. Could the USPGA play a tournament in Adelaide?
Well, they could, but generally they like just keeping it internal, don't they?
I know.
They talk about the players being the fifth major and all that sort of stuff.
Yes, but maybe this will open their eyes a little bit.
I hope it does.
Yeah.
If you look at the crowds in Adelaide and then also
South Africa.
In South Africa, or even at Royal Melbourne, when they got Rory there.
Awesome, yeah.
So I'd love it if LIV did fold, that the PGA does branch out, but I could see them actually getting more internal.
Yeah, right. But take the blinkers off. What an awesome add-on for Adelaide to be a tournament in the USPGA.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's also down to money as well, isn't it?
Right. But you can't tell me, there's no way that Adelaide tournament loses money.
No.
With those crowds.
The tough one will be if it goes ahead next year at Kooyunga, because that's just 18 holes. At the Grange, there's 36 holes and you can just get so much more people in.
They haven't got the room for infrastructure in the same way that Grange does. Or, Royal Melbourne has great room for infrastructure.
Yep, 36 holes.
Yes.
And so North Adelaide was in the process of getting done up. But as you said, that's going to have to be just blocked for the moment to get a guarantee that the LIV Tour's going ahead. And it'd be a shame because it brought so much enthusiasm.
And I understand one of the big talking points this week amongst the head honchos at LIV is that Lehmo hasn't played a Pro-Am yet. So we need to keep it alive enough.
You're breaking up a bit. I can't hear what you're saying.
So Lehmo can get his Pro-Am in.
Hey, just on the PGA Tour as well, Full Swing is season 4's out. So I can't wait because last year was just an electrifying year.
Yeah.
And I love how the real insights
it's great
from the players and they get the big boys, Rory and co, but they also get the guys that are battling for their card and all that sort of stuff as well.
We might see if we can get a couple of those battlers on the show at some point.
Yeah, or Rory.
Or Rory. Well, look, we'll put a call into Rory's people first. And when they say no, we'll go.
But let's watch it and let's talk through it a little bit as well, just the experiences they've been going through.
Indeed. Now, we're going to get to Drummond Golf shortly.
Yes.
Oh, and before we go any further, let's mention as well the golf trip. The golf trip, Queenstown.
Oh, yes.
We are taking Make Me Good at Golf to Queenstown in New Zealand in November for a golf trip. And we would love you to join us.
Yes.
If you are interested, hit the link in our bio on the Instagram page and record your expression of interest. There's no commitment there, but it's an expression of interest. And then you will be a priority participant when tickets go on sale because there are a limited number of tickets. And we may,
definitely.
And we're hoping it'll sell out, of course. And if it does, to protect yourself against missing out, get onto the expression of interest.
Do you think if LIV folds, do you reckon that would appeal to a Johnny Rahm or Bryson? Would they come?
I feel like
I played with Bryson. He might come.
And your mate,
I didn't talk to him, but
your mate Bryson, he was a real chatterbox, wasn't he?
Chatterbox
on that round.
I tell you, when we got into the lift post round and the timing that we saw each other going in, I got a feeling he'd just gone, "Oh, here we go."
Here we go.
But we did have a chat in the lift. Actually, he was okay in the lift. Post game. So 4 days? We're going to play rounds, wine tours. We're going to do a show, aren't we?
We will do. We'll do a live podcast record and a comedy show.
Oh, good.
With you, me, and Pete. And there's going to be a few rounds of golf, great food, great wine, great company, and this isn't one of those trips where we say, come and join Make Me Good at Golf, and then me, Flem, and Pete just disappear for 4 days.
Yes.
We will be embedded with you for the entire trip.
Well, definitely. Should we have one where we do just nick off? What venue would you? What venue you reckon?
Well, we know. I mean, we know Pete will probably fly business class.
Yes.
So we'll be in economy with the people.
With the people.
Yeah.
Windy Pete. Yeah, just put it out there. But for this one, it's inclusive.
We're all in.
We're a team.
We're
it's the Make Me Good at Golf team.
And you are joining the team.
Okay.
So register your expression of interest there.
Definitely on. Now, what else you got on?
I've got a top 5 for us.
Yes, please.
Okay.
These are massive on our socials.
We're loving the top 5.
Yes.
So,
they end up top 10s and then things you say in the bedroom and on the course. I think that's almost a top 30.
It's a top 30 now. Yeah. And if you've got more suggestions for that, please send them through to our Instagram page, DM us, or comment on the Insta.
So what's the topic?
Well, we had Broden Kelly on the pod earlier in the week.
Yes.
Who, of course,
loves his golf.
That's one of the great overstatements. He was famously now hit in the face with a golf ball at the Comedians Cup Golf Day, ended up with a broken nose.
Yes.
But he's recovering okay, and we had him on the pod Monday. So today...
He was great. He was very funny.
I have the top 5 injuries in professional golf.
Ever.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
I like this.
Now, if I've missed any, please feel free to get in touch. We love it when the listeners add to the top 5 lists. So, the top 5 injuries in professional golf. Coming in at number 5, in 2013, Daniela Yvonne Holmqvist from Sweden.
Well said.
Yeah, well, was it? Was playing in the ISPS Handa Australian Open pre-qualifier. She was on the 4th hole at Royal Canberra Golf Course, and she felt this searing pain in her ankle She looked down and saw a redback spider.
Oh, no.
Bitten by a redback, but played out the round and the tournament.
What a
and
great
she says in a legendary moment, this is how it's reported, that she looked down, the ankle started to swell, and she got a tee out of her bag and sort of cut where the swelling was and tried to squeeze the venom out of the bite. Yes. So Daniela Holmquist.
Now, you're South Australian.
Yeah.
The cricket team used to be called the Redbacks.
Correct.
How common are they in South Australia?
They are pretty common. Okay. I know certainly growing up on the farm, I would, and I still do it now out of force of habit. We had 2 toilets in our house, and one was kind of an outdoor area. Yeah. So whenever I went to that toilet on the farm, I always checked under the toilet seat before I sat on it for a redback spider.
And you still do that in Fitzroy?
And I still do it now in Fitzroy. It's weird.
But I think the redback story is, you know how the picket fences at Adelaide Oval?
Oh, yeah.
That the redbacks, you know, like when the players open up the gate to walk on the field, that there has been incidences of, obviously, the redbacks there. You've got to be very careful.
Well, they love that cricket as well.
They do, yeah. I mean, what else are they going to do with their time?
You'll often
and cricket takes 7 hours.
I saw a bunch of redbacks get kicked out off the hill one day at Adelaide Oval. They were blind.
What would they heckle? What would they say, redback spiders?
What would they say? You've only got 2 legs, you loser.
You got no venom in your bowling. Yeah.
So imagine if an actual redback got picked for the redbacks.
Where would you bat them?
I feel like middle order.
Middle order. Yes.
Be quick between the wickets. Okay. The top 5 injuries in professional golf. Coming in at number 4, in 1993, Sam Torrance, Scottish golfer, during the Ryder Cup at the Belfry, he suffered leg and chest injuries after he tripped over a pot plant while sleepwalking.
No.
So I read this and thought, says he was sleepwalking. Surely he was blind.
Yeah.
Tripped over a pot plant. But he says sleepwalking, and he missed the rest of the tournament.
Oh, my
the Ryder
God.
Cup. Missed the last day of the Ryder Cup.
1993. I mean, the Ryder Cup is massive.
It is.
I think I could live with that one. Yeah. If it was just a random tour event, there's no doubt that he was blind.
Yes. Yeah. But
Ryder Cup.
Sleepwalking. Have you ever been sleepwalking?
No, but there was a story in the Australian cricket team, you know, careful rooming with Justin Langer, because he was a sleepwalker and a sleep talker. Yes, and then someone woke up.
Get some truth bombs while he was asleep.
Yeah, woke up, and he's a black belt in some
martial art.
So it was dangerous as well. And one of the boys woke up, and Alfie was fighting like a kangaroo, but there's no kangaroo. And he's throwing his punches and kicking and all that. And they go, mate, he can kick the shit out of you
while he's asleep.
While he's sleepwalking.
He's got a kangaroo in a figure 4 leg lock.
Yeah. Alfie.
Did you ever have an embarrassing...
Don't room with him.
Did you ever have an embarrassing injury in your career?
Oh, I had heaps. What was the worst? The worst one I ever had, I used to get bad necks. I think it had a bit to do with my bowling action and all that, and sleeping and all that sort of stuff. So I went to the ground and I had a really stiff neck, but that was common like that. Yeah. And we won the toss and batted. And then as I'm watching, it's almost like my shoulder won't stay up. Yeah. And I'm in pain there. So I slipped a disc in my neck sleeping out for the game.
Oh, no.
So they had to play with 10 players, Victoria. Whereas now they have subs. So I reckon there's 12 times I would have played half a game, we would have had a sub. But how embarrassing is that?
So you've got injured.
So I didn't even participate in the game.
Injured in your sleep.
Injured in my sleep. Slip disc. And since I've stopped bowling, not such an issue.
That is an old man injury if ever I've heard one. Injured in your sleep. Coming at number 3, the most embarrassing injuries in the history of professional golf. In 1975 at the Western Open at Better National in Oak Brook, Illinois, Lee Trevino, Bobby Nichols, and Jerry Head were all hit by lightning.
Wow.
I mean, guys, maybe pack it in for the day. I mean, I'm no expert.
Spread. And they didn't have the iron in the...
All three of them. Well, Lee Trevino and Jerry Head, apparently when they got hit by lightning, had umbrellas up.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yes.
And the umbrella must have attracted the lightning,
Yes.
I guess. And Bobby Nichols was... So they were hit in the same incident, same bit of lightning. Bobby Nichols, separate bit of lightning.
Oh, wow. Because the Rev got hit in Caddyshack. He had his... Didn't he sink the putt and had the putter up? He got hit by lightning, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, in Caddyshack,
Yeah,
yes.
that was the end of the Rev. Yeah. So what's the lesson
I
here?
think get off the course.
What's the lesson?
If there's lightning.
So you can see why they do it now with sport. Like we saw it with the AFL.
In the AFL.
Yeah, it was delayed for what?
There was a game for a whole quarter,
Yeah.
I think, was delayed because of lightning.
Lightning.
Not in cricket, though.
No.
You lot are so soft, you get a drop of rain and you're all off the ground.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't want to get wet.
Don't want to get your long pants wet. Coming in at number 2. In 2011, after winning the French Open, imagine the excitement. Thomas Levitt won the French Open.
Boom. Here I go.
Fantastic. And to celebrate, and apparently this is a bit of a tradition, right? They jump in one of the water traps on the course to celebrate. Yeah. So with his caddy, he jumped into a greenside lake at LIV Golf National. Unfortunately, he landed on rocks and broke his leg.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That would slightly take the buzz out of your...
You're in pain. Yeah. You lose momentum. You're not playing the next, 6 to 8 tournaments?
I'll tell you what he missed out on. Yep. If you win that tournament, you qualify for the British Open.
Oh, my God.
He missed out on the
British
British
Did he ever play?
No. Well, I actually don't know if he played future British Opens. He may have, but certainly
it's not a common name. I don't know.
It won't be hard to look up. Thomas Levitt. Levet. Maybe it's Levet. Levet.
I like that.
Thomas Levet.
Levet.
And
broke his leg.
He missed out on the British Open. And I'm going to do...
Wow.
Because I realised I've kind of stuffed my numbers up a little bit here. So I'm going to do a 2A.
Weren't you a chartered accountant in a previous life?
I'm going to do a 2A. So I've just done 2. I'm doing 2A. Right? There's 2 2s. I've got 2 2s. In honour of Richie Benno, I'm doing choo-choos.
Choo-choo. Rich was a good golfer.
Was he?
Yes. Last time I saw the late, great Richie Benno, he was a member of the Australian.
What sort of handicap?
I think he was single figures in his prime, but he was right. You know, he was very old this day, and I was waiting on Brendan Julian, who's always friggin' late. So Brendan Julian and Alan Border are members there. So when I worked with Fox Sports, I got to play the Australian all the time. As usual, BJ, and it's very strict, rules.
Of course.
BJ's always late, so my phone rings, I take the call. Yeah, I'm late, mate. Go down the foot like this. The GM sees me on the phone, so I get a little bit of a, hey, we don't have phones in. I'm going, it's bloody BJ's fault again. And then I turn, and there's Richie. And it's a very hot day, and he's obviously been hitting balls at the practice. And he was an intimidating guy to talk to because he was such an idol. And what are you playing off? How are you going like this? And then he left, and I saw Brendan Julian. I go, mate, Richie was here, like this. So we play 9, and you have a sandwich. I think Alan Border, AB, was playing as well. Yeah. We look up at the screens on the TV. There's been a car accident. Richie Benno.
No.
Yeah, he's had a car accident, and he's gone off the road and just hit a little brick fence.
Which is, of course, Brendan Julian's fault.
Which is BJ's fault.
Yeah.
But I don't know the exact type of car, but it was like Austin Powers' car.
It was like a 2-door sports car, but old school.
How good. If you think about Richie Benno, what do you want him driving? Not some bland whatever car it is. And it looked like an Austin Powers car.
I could see him as an Austin Powers type character in the 60s, sort of swashbuckling.
Yes.
Richie Benno.
Yeah, so that's my Richie story.
He would have been a cool cat back in the day.
I'd love to have played golf with him.
Yeah. Coming in at 2.02A. My note taking number.
Just go 2.2.
2.2. Coming in at 2.2. In 1991 at the Australian Open, Brett Ogle was in contention on the 71st hole when he hit his second shot from the rough into a tree and it ricocheted back and broke his kneecap.
Oh, what?
Yes. And he was out of golf for 6 months. He finished the round, mind you.
Wow.
He finished the round, but he was out of golf for 6 months.
Because he was
Broken
known as
kneecap.
one of the long hitters. I
Yes.
know you're long
ball.
but I think he's got there.
Long ball.
And I reached out to him about a month ago to come on the show.
Oh, yeah, we'll get him on at some point.
We'll get him on. Ask him about how the kneecap's
We'll
going.
ask him about the kneecap.
No, that's bizarre.
That is bizarre. But coming in at number one, injuries in professional golf. Get a load of this. In 1934, Bobby Cruikshank was leading the US Open with 8 holes to play.
Beauty.
Fantastic.
Yep, start making your speech.
Everything's looking up for Bobby. He mishit a shot on the 11th. Yeah. And it ended up, the ball's flying towards a creek. And Bobby's thinking, oh, no, what's going to happen to my lead when the ball lands in the creek?
Yes.
Well, the ball miraculously bounced off a rock in the creek, bounced back onto the green.
Oh, my God,
And
how good.
the ball's rolled onto the green. And Bobby's watching, can't believe it. And the gallery starts cheering and he throws his club in the air in celebration.
Which you would.
And the club lands back down on his head and knocks him out cold. So he has to get emergency stitches in his head. He comes back to, but of course there's no concussion protocols.
No.
Back then, he plays out the round, but he's a bit wonky. He's like Peter Hudson in the 1971 grand final.
They're lining him up for goal, lining him up for his putts. His caddies go, no. You're actually aiming at the water. You got to aim at the hole. Yeah.
He's ended up having multiple bogeys and finished tied for third.
Oh my God. So he got the lucky break.
He got the lucky break, but then threw a club into the air, which landed on his own head.
Absolutely brilliant.
The lesson there is when you throw a club in the air, keep an eye on it.
I got a feeling a few of our listeners / viewers might have a few stories.
Yeah, I reckon there'll
Injuries.
be. Let us know, because I reckon, having been to the driving range a lot, there'll be stories where people have even swung a club at the drive and let go of the club,
Yes.
and it's gone and hit someone else.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think people are going to have funny stories. Being hit by balls, falling in bunkers, tripping into water traps.
Getting hit in the comedian's cup.
Getting hit in the comedian's cup. So share your funny in golf injury stories with us. We'd love to hear them.
Yeah, particularly on Instagram. This Mother's Day, some mums prefer Dan's afternoon tea. And nothing says, I love you, Mum, like a hard iced tea premix she can enjoy. Get Mum a drink she'll love. Shop now at Dan Murphy's.
Yes.
On the DMs, and you know what else?
DM us on the Insta.
We get DM'd on.
Oh, Drummond Golf.
Yeah, baby.
Keep sending through your
$1,000.
Make me a golfing legend. And thanks to Drummond Golf, we've got $1,000 voucher to give away each month to the funniest videos. Rob, have we got a couple of contenders?
We sure do, fellas. Now, do you want a quick update on our dear friend Thomas LeVay about his golfing career before we start? Because I had a little Google.
Now, Thomas LeVay, this is the French guy we mentioned in the injuries there, who won
the French Open.
The French Open in 2011, celebrated by jumping into the lakeside, greenside lake and broke his leg.
Correct, yeah. So this was later end of his career. So that was basically his last chance to make the British Open. But in 2002, he came second at the Open and lost to Ernie Els. So he actually had a few cracks. He finished fifth in 2004.
Okay.
And he actually played in 9 British Opens. So Tommy LeVay, friend of the show, well done.
There we go. Good on you, Tom. Well, he had a good career before breaking his leg in 2011. There you go. Very good. So who have we got there, Rob?
I've got some fantastic entrants today. So we're going to start off with Daniel Adams. He said, lads, love the podcast, and hopefully I've attached a link to one of my videos. It's a tribute to a mate called Puffer Vest Man, who tragically lost his ability to play golf because his wife said no more. Now, this is a bit of a longer one, so maybe you guys can commentate through what we've got here with our dear friend Daniel. He's got a nice fade here and Puffer Vest Man on the screen. So take it away, fellas.
All right. So we've got in heavy bushes. He's playing a shot in heavy bushes. I don't know how you get out of there. He's surrounded by
I don't know how he
sort of
gets it out.
5 foot bushes. But he's going to play a shot. I don't know how he gets a backswing in. Okay.
It's just going further in.
He's swung and he's just dug a huge divot and he hit the ball onto some swampland.
But the thing is, it looks like he's sort of got a 6-iron, 7-iron. You need a pitching wedge or something to get over the bridge.
He's barefoot standing in mud. He's in a swamp.
Yes.
But he's got a bridge in front of him. I don't know how he hits the ball over that. Oh, he did hit it over.
Good shot.
Oh, that's an incredible shot.
And good effort.
The bridge was about head height, but he's got it over the bridge.
Oh, no, he's lost his umbrella.
Now he's chasing an umbrella across a windy course.
Has he got shoes on? I think he's still barefoot.
Is he still barefoot?
And I think the umbrella's going to go into the, the creek or dam.
There's a lake. Oh, the umbrella goes. No, he's caught the umbrella. He stopped it just before the lake.
What's he thinking about golf right now?
Now he's bringing it. There he is, puffer vest man.
Well done.
That's good. So he's had the shot out of the heavy trees, the shot out of the swamp, and chasing the umbrella across the fairway.
That's a pretty good effort from Puffer Man.
It's a good trifecta.
Next entrant, this is from Ben Doling. He said, this is Graham. It was the day after his 65th birthday at Wyndham Golf Club in Brisbane. So let's just take a look at what they've sent through.
Here we go. A couple of lads pushing
There's
the
a
buggies.
chance that Graham's ball went in the hole.
Oh,
In one. We can't see it. We just don't know.
this would be a
This
great
could be a
feeling.
wasted film.
Oh. So they're walking towards the
Approaching,
green.
there's a yellow ball
They're looking for
right. Yellow ball.
Oh,
We
look at
still
the way
can't
he's
see
looking.
anything. I think it might be in the hole. I'm gonna accelerate, Graham. I can't see a ball.
Oh, the excitement.
Cannot see a ball.
Oh.
Graham's not saying much, is he?
Cannot see a ball. I can see the line. I can see the line. Graham. There's it.
You beauty.
Beauty.
And we've got a photo there as well.
Oh, that's good stuff. I love that excitement of not being 100% sure,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
walking up to the green.
I think it's still second to actually seeing it go in. And who
without
you're
a doubt,
playing
yes,
with
yes.
all go, jump up together.
Yes.
But that anticipation, like every time that happens, you look up and it's rolled off or whatever.
Yes.
No, that's a great experience.
That's a good job. Well done.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Well done indeed. This next one comes from Mark Pickerings. This one's a story, so I'll read through it, gents. G'day, guys. I have an entry for the Make Me a Golfing Legend comp. I'm not sure it's going to be worthy of a win, but it lines up with the purpose of your show, and I'm pretty damn proud of it. So here we go. I've only just got into golf and listening to the podcast. I got my handicap back in October, and it started at 39.2. I mainly play at Murray Downs Golf Club and Country Club and generally shoot around 120. Last Sunday, I went out and played in the Stableford comp. My handicap was sitting at 38.4 and I was playing off 42 on the day. I started scoring well and consistently, and then on the 5th, I somehow birdied the hardest hole on the course, sinking a big putt and scored a whopping 6 points. When I was on 29 points at the turn, I knew I was on for a big score.
29 points at the turn.
But tried to keep a level head so I didn't blow it. I then had to wipe on the 10th and I thought my day was done, but I recovered, kept scoring consistently and ended up shooting 100. You can call me Mr. 51.
wow.
51.
I have not seen that in a comp.
I've never seen a Stableford score above 50.
Yep.
Ever.
So a birdie and 2 pars. Great stuff.
Oh, look at that. There's a 9 on the 10th.
I wonder how much he dropped because, we talked about the penalty in the last episode.
That handicap is coming way down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
51.
That's impressive. That's
Very impressive.
But that, as the great Ian Botham said on this podcast about Pete's 48,
Yeah.
I would launch an investigation immediately into that person's handicap. But
Mr.
good nomination.
51, and then hopefully he breaks 100 soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. 51. I love it.
Indeed. Our last one here comes from Pete Stevenson. He says, "Hey guys, this is the Treehouse Cup submission for Drummond Golf play. After 36 holes over 3 days of golf, final places came down to a putt-off between 4th, 5th, 6th, and then 7th. These were the at least 30-foot putts, and I saw these guys miss 3-footers out on the course. So this is the final between two of them squaring off. So it's
Here we go. Okay, first guy's putting from about 30 foot.
Downhill. Oh, wait.
Here we go.
This is good.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
This is
Not bad. He's probably about 2 foot from the hole.
Yeah, that's a decent
Next
putt.
guy putts.
That's a better line, isn't it?
It's a better line. Oh, my God. He's put it in. Wow. Okay.
very good.
He did have the benefit of going second, didn't he?
Yeah,
he
got to
changed
see
the
the- got to
line
read
there,
the green,
but you've
yeah.
still got a sinker. That was magnificent.
That was impressive. I like it.
Some very good entries.
Some good entries. Look,
I like them all.
I like them all. I think the putt is great, but there's a
Yes.
hole in one that would beat the putt.
Yes.
The 51 is awesome, but without the vision, it's
And keep in touch.
we want to know
Mr. 51, we want to see where you get to.
Mr. 51. We want to know what that did to your handicap.
Yes. Let us know.
Let us know. So I think for me, it's between the hole in one and Mr. Puffer Vest.
Yes.
There's something about the Puffer Vest where you've got a bloke, you know those days where everything goes wrong?
Yes.
You're in the bushes, then you're in a swamp, then your umbrella
Umbrella
blows
goes in the
away.
lake, and then you get electrocuted from lightning.
Then you get hit by lightning, just where everything goes pear-shaped. We've all had those days when
Yeah.
nothing goes right.
Yeah, and did they say that his wife's banned him from golf?
And now his wife's banned him from playing.
Apparently.
Well, what's he gonna do with the Drummond Golf badge?
I know,
He's
'cause
been
he's-
Don't know.
He's been banned from playing.
He's the favourite for me, but is he going to be able to use the voucher?
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, I don't know if the character was banned or if he was actually banned. I'm not quite sure.
I could handle if the puffer vest gets banned,
'Cause it's
but let him play golf.
It's important to send the voucher in the right direction.
what do you reckon?
While we're deciding,
Yep.
okay, I came out of my comedy show one night during the comedy festival, and they're a lovely couple waiting there.
Yeah.
And they said hello to me afterwards, and they said, Lehmo, we really want to thank you. We're massive fans of the Golf Podcast, and you gave a $1,000 Drummond voucher to our 14-year-old daughter who hit a hole in one.
That's right, she
Can
did
you remember?
too. Yes.
And they said
We saw the scorecard.
Yeah, we saw the
Yep.
scorecard, and they said she was so excited, and it's been a game changer for her. She's been down to Drummond Golf, picked up heaps of gear.
This is awesome.
She's playing off 2,
Oh, my God.
is obsessed with golf, and wants to
Yeah.
become a pro.
Yes.
And they said that they had a great positive impact on her receiving
They're the stories
the
we
Drummond
want
Golf
to hear.
voucher. Yes.
What do we do here?
So,
Puffer vest, first hole in one.
well, if that guy's not allowed to play anymore, it
Hole
should
in
go
one.
to hole in one.
We're going hole in one. Graham, wasn't it?
And I did like the excitement in the video. The video was well shot.
And it was built beautifully. And
Nice building of the tension.
anticipation. And he didn't go, Gray didn't go off. He's not that type of guy.
No, he's a chill character.
Yeah, he's a chill character, but deep down, he was
He
giving himself high fives.
He was indeed. So for that hole in one, he gets the it goes into the running. Or
Yeah, it's a grand final because we'll pick a winner next week. So the entry was from Ben Doling, but it was Graham was the gentleman. So I'm assuming Ben will share it or pass it on if he does win. But we'll go through another 4 next week,
Next
and then
week, great.
we'll have
Beautiful.
a grand final. So Ben's in the grand final.
And if you've got, if you want to send something in, please do.
Yep.
There
Yep.
is that $1,000 at Drummond Golf
On
up
our
for
Instagram.
grabs.
DM it in.
us
Yes.
on the Insta.
Keep sending them in. And any of the funny stories too would be would be good. And any
Anything.
cool footage.
Get
we'll
the
use it.
conversation rolling.
Tell you what we need to do, get on the course,
Yes.
get our handicaps down.
Yes.
And then we can say, make me.
Good at golf.
Did that make sense? That's a wrap. If you haven't sorted Mum's Mother's Day gift yet, Dan Murphy's has you covered. Shop premix, wine, spirits and more. Get Mum a drink she'll actually love at Dan Murphy's.